Online College Accrediting Agencies and Organizations. Chapter 1. Distance Education 1. The main e-learning resources. USDLaw.org, United States Distance Learning Association, USDLA. Distance Education Training Council. 1601 18th St. Northwest. Washington, D.C. 20009. 202-234-5100. Fax, 202-332-1386. DETC@DETC.org. DETC.org. Booklet Directory of Accredited Institutions lists many home study institutions. Accrediting Council for Continuing Education and Training. 600 East Main St. Number 1425. Richmond, Virginia 23219. 804-648-6742. ACCET.org. AmericanCollege.com. 800-689-5102. American Journal of Distance Education. Office of Distance Education. College of Education. 403 South Allen St. Number 206. Pennsylvania State University. University PK, PA 16801 to 5202. Directed.edu. 888-464-7822. eau.edu. 800-801-5980. edX Distance Learning Channel. 888-419-0929. ed-x.com. Electronic University Network. 800-22learn. eunlearn@aol.com. wcc-eun.com. Home Study Institute. Tacoma PK. Washington, D.C. 20012. Correspondence Courses. Home Study International. 12501 Old Columbia Pike. Silver Spring, Maryland 20904-6600. 800-782-4769. HIS.edu. Mind Extension University. 9697 East Mineral Avenue. Englewood, Colorado 80112. 303-792-3111. 800-833-3472. 800-727-5663. Fax, 303-784-8046. info@international.edu. international.edu. College Instructional Programming. National University Extension Association. 1 DuPont Circle. NW. Number 360. Washington, D.C. 20036. 202-452-1443. newca.edu. A directory of United States colleges and university degrees for part-time students. U.S. Chamber of Commerce. 1615 H. St. N.W. Washington, D.C. 20062. 800-835-4730. uchamber.org/program/qls/schedule.html. Offers courses in its Quality Learning series. Chapter 2. Distance Education 2. ope.ed.gov/accreditation/search.aspx, type a school in to see if the degree is formally good. Do this particularly for a for-profit school that's totally online. Online Education Accreditation/Distance Education Accreditation. Accreditation is a formal review of the distance education program to make sure that it satisfies all of the standards that have been outlined by the agencies that grant accreditation. The accrediting organizations for distance education are the same ones as for regular brick-and-mortar colleges. Many brick-and-mortar colleges offer distance education. A few colleges operate online only. The Council on Higher Education Accreditation, CHIA.org, is the big accreditation organization that accredits all the accrediting agencies and ultimately all the colleges in the United States. There are 6 regional accrediting organizations sanctioned by the National Board of Education. New England Association of Schools and Colleges, NEASC. North Central Association of Schools and Colleges, NCASC. Middle States Association of Schools and Colleges, MISASC. Southern Association of Schools and Colleges, SACS. Western Association of Schools and Colleges, WACS. Northwest Association of Schools and Colleges, NUCU. Specialized accreditation is frequently awarded to an individual department or educational program inside a larger college like medical school, law school, psychology graduate school, teachers college, or department of education, commercial art and design, theology, engineering, culinary arts, accounting, etc. If the online education school in which you are interested in is not listed on the chia.org website, do further research or simply pass on it. There are a number of distant ed education accrediting organizations coming on the scene. They're all scams. The only valid accrediting agencies are the one national one, chia.org, and the several regional ones highlighted elsewhere in this book. There are not only unaccredited distance education schools, but there are also fake accrediting distance education organizations. Without a degree from an accredited college, you can't go on and study in graduate school. Make sure that your online school is accredited by an agency recognized by either the United States Department of Education, USDE, or the Council for Higher Education Accreditation, CHIA. These organizations maintain lists of legitimate accreditors. The Distance Education Training Council, DETC, is recognized by the USDE and CHIA, but many regionally accredited schools do not accept transfer credits from DETC accredited schools. DETC.org/accred.html, accredited distance learning institutions. UCOEA.org, Universal Council for Online Education Accreditation, UCOEA. IAAOU.org, International Accreditation Agency for Online Universities. WOAC.org, World Online Education Accrediting Commission, WOEC. WAOE.org, World Association for Online Education. BUA.org/inner/other-inst.htm, accrediting for online education. Distance Education Accreditation Commission at chia.org/institutional-accrediting-organizations. Distance Education Accreditation Commission, DEAC. 1101 17th Street Northwest. Number 808. Washington, D.C. 20036. 202-234-5100. Fax, 202-332-1386. info@deac.org. deac.org. The Accreditation of Higher Learning. Institutions in the United States and international locations that offer programs of study that are delivered primarily by distance, 51% or more, award credentials at the associate, baccalaureate, master's, first, professional and professional, doctoral degree level. Accrediting agencies for community colleges and career schools. ACCJC.org, Accrediting Commission for Community and Junior Colleges. ACCSC.org, Accrediting Commission of Career Schools and Colleges. ACCET.org, Accrediting Council for Continuing Education and Training. ACICS.org, Accrediting Council for Independent Colleges and Schools. Accreditation of private post-secondary institutions offering certificates or diplomas and post-secondary institutions offering associate, bachelor's, or master's degrees in programs designed to educate students for professional, technical, or occupational careers. Council.org, Council on Occupational Education. Accreditation throughout the United States of post-secondary occupational education institutions offering non-degree and applied associate degree programs in specific career and technical education fields. DETC.org, CICS.org, Distance Education and Training Council, Accrediting Commission. Chapter 3. Distance Education 3. E-Learning Organizations. AIDC.edu, ADEC Distance Learning Consortium, international consortium of state and land-grant institutions providing economic distance education programs and services via the latest and most appropriate information technologies. DETC.org, the Distance and Education Training Council. USDLaw.org, United States Distance Learning Association, USDLA. FGDLaw.us, Federal Government Distributed Learning Association, a non-profit association formed to promote the development and application of distance learning and to actively foster collaboration and understanding among those involved in educational and training within the federal government. Distance Learning Education Organization websites at DMOS-ODP. home.global.co.za/proplib, Adult Education Network, AEN. The AEN promotes the activities of its members. These include clubs, associations, special interest groups and service organizations in South Africa. physics.ncat.edu/Michael/ADLA, African Distance Learning Association, ADLA is the major supporting vehicle for open colleges and virtual universities of Africa. webasttraining.com, Web-Based Training Information Center, WBT, a non-profit resource for individuals and organizations interested in developing and delivering training using web technology. The intent of this site is to share non-proprietary information, stimulate creative ideas, and link to interesting training sites around the world. No product or service is offered at this site. ADEC.edu, ADEC Distance Education Consortium, an international consortium of state universities and land-grant institutions providing high-quality and economic distance education programs and services via the latest and most appropriate information technologies. DETC.org, the Distance and Education Training Council, a non-profit educational association which serves as a clearinghouse of information about the distance study/correspondence field. EAD2.NL, European Association of Distance Teaching Universities, EDU, a strategic-level organization whose European activities and projects support and advance goals towards achieving its mission, to promote and support the creation of a European network for higher-level distance education. EDEN-ONLINE.org, European Distance Learning and E-Learning Network, EDEN, for the open, distance, and e-learning community in Europe. FDLA.com, Florida Distance Learning Association, a non-profit association formed to promote the development and application of distance learning in the public and private sectors and all levels of education, K-12, area education agencies, higher education, continuing education, information sciences, corporate training and education, and the military. ICDE.org, International Council for Open and Distance Education, membership organization for the global open and distance education community. MarylandDlaw.org, Maryland Distance Learning Association, an association of professionals who advocate and promote the coordination and use of distance learning in Maryland and throughout the region. NADOSA.org.za, National Association of the Organizations of South Africa, NADIASA, association committed to promoting access to lifelong learning of high quality. ODLaw.org, Oklahoma Distance Learning Association, seeks to promote the development and application of distance learning in education and training in Oklahoma. ODLaw.org, the Open and Distance Learning Association of Australia, ODLA, works to advance the practice and study of distance education in Australia, foster communication between distance educators, and maintain and extend links with other national and international associations with related aims and objectives. SAID.org.za, South African Institute for Distance Education, SAID was formed in 1992 to assist in the reconstruction of education and training in South Africa by promoting open learning principles and the use of approaches and methods of quality distance education. SAID works closely with educational institutions, as well as national and provincial governments, to translate these approaches into practice. TechWeb.org, the Education Coalition, TECH works to create new public educational systems, models, and partnerships. They serve as a focus for development, dissemination, research, advocacy, and funding related to educational change and the use of technologies. TXDlaw.org, Texas Distance Learning Association, membership is open to all individuals, statewide, nationwide, and around the world, who are interested in promoting the sensible application of distance learning strategies to maximize access, equity, and quality of educational resources for teachers and learners of all ages. USDLaw.org, United States Distance Learning Association, a nonprofit association formed to promote the development and application of distance learning for education and training. Includes K-12 education, higher education, continuing education, corporate training, and military and government training. WAOE.org, World Association for Online Education, WAOE, a non-profit international professional organization concerned with online pedagogy. WAOE offers membership services relevant to educators concerned with teaching online, public services for international society, and collaboration with other educational organizations functioning in cyberspace. WVNet.edu, West Virginia Network, Information and Services for Users of Statewide Network System for Public Colleges and Universities. Chapter 4. State E-Learning Associations/State Distance Learning Associations. Alabama Connecting Classrooms, Educators, and Students Statewide, Access. accessdl.state.al.us. Greater Arizona E-Learning Association, GAISL. GAISL.org. Arkansas Distance Learning Association. ardlaw.org. Alliance for Distance Education in California, ADEC. ADC.us/legacy. Connecticut Distance Learning Consortium, CTDLC. CTDLC.org. Florida Distance Learning Association, FDLA. FDLA.com. Georgia Distance Learning Association, GDLA. GDLA.net. Iowa Distance Learning Association, IDLA. IDLA.org. Kansas Association for Interactive Distance Education. kan-ed.org/kd. Maryland Distance Learning Association, MDLA. marylanddlaw.org. Michigan Association for Distance Learning, MADL. madl-dl.org. Missouri Distance Learning Association, MODLA. modlaw.org. Nebraska Distance Learning Council, NDLC. nebdis.org. New Jersey Garden State Distance Learning Consortium, GSDLC. gsdlc.org. New York Distance Learning Association, NYDLA. newyorkdlaw.org. North Carolina Distance Learning Association, NCLA. usdla-nc.org. Oklahoma Distance Learning Association, ODLA. odlaw.org. Pennsylvania Distance Learning Association, PADLA. padlaw.org. Texas Distance Learning Association, TDLA. txdlaw.org.